Hi, my name is Jeff Chittister. I'm the Director of Training and Learning here at SIAA. What we're going to do right now is take a very quick tour of the Training and Learning Center. Now, a few things I want to point out to you before you get started. You need to make sure if you are going to be a student in the Training and Learning Center that you have a login in NetWeb. So you need a login name and a password. Now, once you have that login name and password, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the SIAA intranet. And the SIAA intranet can be reached by going to SIAA, the number 4, the letter U.com. That's SIAA4U.com. Now, on that intranet, you'll notice that the Training and Learning Center is one of many options that you can explore to learn more and to use services available to you with SIAA. Now, once you're in the SIAA4U.com, what you're going to do is go ahead and click on Training and Learning, and it's going to bring you to this landing page. So we call it a landing page. We also call it the front page. We also call it home for the Training and Learning Center. Now, the Training and Learning Center is also known as TLC, so you may hear that term every once in a while. Now, once you're inside the Training and Learning Center, I want to point out a few things. Right off the top is the menu bar. So the menu bar is going to be your quick and easy navigation. It's going to stay with you regardless of where you are in the Training and Learning Center. Now, if you happen to go deeper inside the Training and Learning Center, maybe take a course, look at some of the other content inside the Training and Learning Center, and want to get back to this front page, the landing page, or home, all you simply do is go ahead and click on home, and it brings you back to this front page. Now, if you want to go back to the SIAA4U intranet, all you simply do is go ahead and click on SIAA4U, and it'll open up a separate page or a separate tab for the SIA intranet. And that's really kind of handy if you think about it, because oftentimes we will bounce back and forth between those two primary pages, the intranet and the Training and Learning Center. Now, for the Training and Learning Center staff, our favorite feature is the search feature. So basically the search feature is very handy. It's right at the top of the menu bar, and what it lets you do is get to the courses quicker that you want to access or find out more about courses that are available based on topics. So let's say you want to find out about time management. You can type in time, it'll list those courses, and you can filter through those results as you need to. Let's say you want to look at a series of particular courses being offered by one of the instructors. So Larry Hughes, you can type in Larry or Hughes, or let's say Matt Masiello. You can type in Matt or Masiello, and it'll produce those list of courses for you. So really pretty simple. Also, if you want to get to a particular course, like let's say Quick Start 103, just type in 103 and it gets you to that course easier. So the search feature, our favorite feature, and really pretty handy. If you go down about a quarter of the page, what you're going to notice is a carousel or a slideshow. So this slideshow is going to rotate based on 5 pertinent topics. You'll notice here you have a compass and it's orientation. Orientation is one of the courses we strongly encourage everyone to take as they enter into the TLC and as they build the relationship with their master agency and SIAA. Other areas in here, you find out what's new. So any of the new course offerings that are available, we'll list those up there as well. Now, what you'll notice with this carousel, and I want to point it out very quickly, is if there is more information beyond what we're showing on the slide, you'll have the More button. And by clicking that, it's going to take you to that page that talks about that particular topic. So this will take you to orientation. What's new, if you click More, will take you to that new course. Some of the other carousels that you'll see on this slideshow include things like courses you may not know about. So every month we'll highlight an existing course that maybe people have forgotten about, didn't know about. We'll tell you about that course, and we'll tell you how to utilize that course either as an individual student or with your team as well. Webinars, any webinars that we're doing will be listed there as well. And you can check that out on the calendar, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. And then us. How can the TLC help you? So this is just not a page we want to throw you in here. The Training and Learning Center isn't about teaching you to swim by picking you up and throwing you in the pool and just leaving you there. So we're available to help you out, but we're also available if you have your own internal training and want to strengthen that or want to talk to us about it or want to incorporate it with the courses we have. We can help you with that. So by all means, we talk about that in one of those other carousels as well. The carousel pauses. You can just let it play automatically so it'll rotate through the 5. you can go ahead and advance it on your own if you would like as well. Now, if search is our favorite feature, our second favorite feature is the help desk. So you have the ability to go ahead and submit a help desk request. Now, it's pretty simple. What I will tell you is that when you click on that, once again, it opens a separate tab so you don't lose where you are in the Training Learning Center. A few things I want to point out. You can search out the problem yourself if you want. So if you want to just search out the error, you can. Now, what I'm going to tell you is well over 90% of all the requests that we get inside the help desk have nothing to do with the Training and Learning Center. It's usually related to something else. But you have the ability to go ahead and type in, let's say, error code 525 and find out what it is and what the possible solution would be. So it's a really handy tool. You have the ability to go ahead and submit a ticket, so you can put your ticket in. 96% of all tickets are answered in the first 20 minutes and resolved. The other 4%, if they have to, they're escalated. Now, the key thing to remember about this is that there is a habit, especially when people find out my phone number or my email, to email me or call me. The problem is I'm not always at my desk. In fact, I'm hardly ever at my desk. So what that means is that if you call and leave a message or leave an email, it could linger for a long time, and it could be a very simple problem. So you want to submit that ticket, but I have an app that lets me see those tickets as they're submitted. So if I'm starting to notice that the help desk has run into a roadblock and maybe I have a solution, I'm able to help them based on the fact that you submitted a ticket. I can see it quicker. The other thing is that you can tune up your system. So the reality is that software is very neat, and it's great for us as a productivity tool. But every once in a while, software are like cats and dogs. They fight with each other. So this tune-up will make sure that everything's functioning well within your computer. It won't deselect anything. It won't get rid of any settings that you have or anything like that. It just really looks at those components inside of your computer that are already showing some conflict and helps clean those conflicts up automatically. And then the other part right down here is where you see check my system. These are the particular components that are necessary to make sure the Training and Learning Center is functioning properly. So there's certain things that we do in offering training. So we want to make sure that that is available to you, that you make sure that those components are in there. Flash, Adobe, all those kind of things. So this will check your system to make sure that it has those components necessary to work in the Training and Learning Center. Now back on that front page, moving away from help desk, so that's our second favorite feature. We go in the middle of our page and we notice that our course categories are listed there. So how the courses are laid out are pretty simple. We first establish a category, so the bigger arc of the information that we're trying to look for. Then when you start drilling into those categories, you see the individual topics. So for example, let's look at commercial lines. So when you click in commercial lines, what you're going to see is the courses that are related to that. Mostly they'll have the BOP reference to them. And what you'll notice is that now you've just made one click. So in here, it lets you find out a little bit more about each one of those courses so that you are clicking the right course so you feel comfortable with it. And let's go ahead and go to Risk Analyzer. And once you're inside that course, we make sure we tell you a little bit more information. So we're going to give you the focal points of that quiz, and then all you simply have to do is click to access the course and you're in there. So you're never more than 3 clicks away from the course. Now, each click is fast. There's a rhythm to that click, and we're trying to give you a little bit more information just so you feel comfortable that you're getting into the course that you want. And then to get back home, you go ahead and click home. And you'll notice that carousel is going to rotate. We'll let it go ahead and rotate for right now. So basically the course catalogs are available to you, and the courses are in there deep. So what I would encourage each one of you, if you're just getting into the Training and Learning Center, reach out to us and we'll help you decide what courses you should be taking first, or work with your Training and Learning Center administrator at the master agency level to make sure you're focused on the right courses. And we'll help with an overview there as well. Now, if you scroll down a little bit more, what you'll notice is that near the bottom, you actually have an advanced footer. So the first thing you'll notice is that you have a calendar. So there's something unique about that calendar. One, you can use it. Your master agency can use it too to help put focus on your training, but also we use it. So we're going to let you know some of the things that are coming up. All you simply do is hold your mouse arrow over that particular item. So if a new course release is coming, if we're offering webinars to teach you something differently, because not all of our training is primarily in here as a course. We do some additional training as well. That will be listed here as well, and you can sign up right from there. There'll be a link over to that webinar for you to sign up at. Any holidays, anything going on in the Training and Learning Center. So if we anticipate outages, if we anticipate anything like that, we will make sure that we provide that information to you. Also the physical address and physical elements to get a hold of us should you need to, and then some additional links as well. So the help desk is down here, SIA for You is down here. So just different ways that you can get to some of the information that I mentioned earlier. The other thing I want to point out, I want to go over to the sidebar. So occasionally, I'm just going to activate this. I'm going to show you why that's important. Occasionally, you will open up a particular area of the Training and Learning Center, and you will notice these boxes or blocks, as they're referred to as well. And they are just enhanced navigation or enhanced information about that particular page. Now, technically, they're not things that you have to overly use. They're just your ability maybe to look at things a little bit differently or move differently inside the Training and Learning Center. If you don't want those boxes in there, if you want to recapture that real estate, maybe for a bigger view of the course content, all you simply do is look at that arrow right over here, and it's pointing over to the left. And you click on it, and what you'll notice is that you have the ability to go ahead and move those blocks or those boxes off to the side into the palette, and you can recapture them anytime you want. They're not going to disappear, but just an easier way for you to go ahead and function through the actual Training and Learning Center as you need to. And that is the Training and Learning Center. Now, what I'm going to let you know is that this was a quick tour. There are going to be some other videos that are going to focus on specific areas of the Training and Learning Center, like working with courses. We are going to have a separate video that talks a little bit more about the profile and how do you manage your profile. And as we start unlocking more and more features within inside the Training and Learning Center and offering more courses, we'll do additional videos on those right now. But this gets you started. But by all means, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me during this part. You can go ahead and pop me an email. And once again, my name is Jeff Chittister. My email is right below. Also, you can reach out to the training department. You can just type in the email training@sia.net. And also, don't forget that your master agency has an administrator. So that's your first line of defense if you want to explore more options or try to troubleshoot some of the issues that you might be having. But until next time, make sure that you come into the Training Center as often as you can. Make sure that we're helping you as often as we can. And as always, have a great day.